Welcome to another Soul Sunday, and over here it's actually a very sunny Sunday. As always, an important reminder, whatever we say, check with your inner knowing what feels true for you. If you want to ask questions live with camera, you will appear on YouTube later. You can also keep your camera off and ask your questions or comments in that Zoom chat or on Facebook, where we're going live right now, a minute ago. And welcome to everybody who's new here. I'm Elof, and my co-host Yvonne, holding ground for us all. And we do have invisible friends here, lovely people, real people that are transmitting from another place. There is more on that in another episode. There's a link to my YouTube channel. It's the one about telepathy and autism. So, oh, more people coming in. Welcome. Wow, it is a crowd today. We are so happy to see all of you here. Amazing. Are you all settled? No one else coming in? No one else in the waiting room? Okay, great. So we're all set. Before we begin, I want to ask you something. What if the thing you're holding on to very tightly is the very thing keeping you or keeping it from happening? Or what if something happens because you fear it will happen? It's the same thing, just the other way around. And if you got something like that, you can keep it in the back of your head, and we will come back to that question later. Last week, we explored being the antidote, choosing to be the light even when everything around you feels dark, even when dirty stuff is surfacing in this world. We talked about collective fear, collective trauma, and the stress of trying to be perfect, cleared, and prepared enough. And we also talked about that you don't have to go into the fear. Yes, everybody is part of the whole, and yes, you can feel it, but you don't have to be dragged down into the rabbit hole of horrible news and endless feeds of fear. So you have a choice. We always have a choice. Sometimes our nervous system gets in the way, but more on that later. And one choice you can make is to be the antidote, not by ignoring what's happening, but by choosing to keep your light shining anyway. Because your light and your presence, your grounded, aligned energy changes the collective for yourself and the world, and we all mean something to everybody. Our friends on the hill, their message last week was to remember your light also means to know your darkness. Your darkness is a helper to remember your light. It's not an enemy. You are here to dismantle whatever has been imposed on us all. Planet Earth called upon you, you answered the call, and now you're here. Just by choosing to invest in your own development or letting go of everything that is not you, you have already done something for yourself and the collective. You can watch the full episode on my YouTube channel. There's a link in the chat already, I can see. So, if we're choosing to be the antidote, if we're not absorbing collective fear, the question becomes, what do we do when fear shows up anyway? Well, I know I'm smiling because I have noticed myself many times going back and forth, like a yo-yo or the rubber band effect. You're working on something, you're letting go, and you feel absolutely great. And then suddenly you wake up and you don't know what's happening. Well, I know. The subconscious is screaming. So, what do we do when fear shows up anyway, even with all the good intentions? Like in the middle of the night, when it whispers in our ear that we're not safe, not ready, or not enough, or anything else, or something in the future scares us. Today, we're exploring fear and the illusion it creates when we're disconnected from our divine certainty. I woke up this morning feeling fear for the future, honestly, and mostly my own future. I'm not an oracle, and I avoid predicting things, even though I can see possibilities or have lucid dreams. I always had that about what will happen in the near or distant future. And many times, those lucid dreams are way showers, telling me what to focus on. And many times, they are very accurate, like it's already decided for me because I was aligned with it. And many times they show a possible outcome depending on what I choose or decide to focus on. And then it will happen. And after all, we are the creators of our own reality. When I feel disconnected and worry about the future, that is nowadays something I want to move out of as quickly as possible. Or I would probably go into a rabbit hole that I'm used to with all kinds of catastrophe thoughts. Maybe you recognize this. It's not uncommon. However, those fears aren't real. They are there because I'm disconnected from my divine certainty in my soul, disconnected from the whole. Fear can be a really rough and paralyzing emotion to handle if you don't take care of it. It can also be an emotion that comes out of self-care, so it's not all bad. It simply tells your system to slow down and tell you, hey, are you really want to go that way? Is this the right decision? Or maybe it's the exact right decision, and fear shows up anyway as a gatekeeper for many reasons. Nothing else. To test you, to test your trust, and it's almost always something in your subconscious that is afraid of changing. I guess many of you already know this, and still we have to remind ourselves ever so often. So fear in itself can be a healthy mechanism that stops you from doing things that might harm you. And that is the work of the subconscious mind. And then it's up to your soul, which is neutral in what it's knowing, to tell your little thinking mind that, yeah, this is the right thing. When fear comes up, even if there's no threat around you, or stops you from speaking up when you should, or prevents you from making better choices for yourself, well, then it starts to be a problem. And there is usually a very good reason for fear sticking around in your system. Excuse me, it's still quite cold out here. We got snow last night again. Anyway, when fear keeps showing up anyway in your system, and many times it can be really hard to track it down to the real issue, simply because it's buried in the subconscious or in the body memory. And we all know that inside of us there is wealth, an enormous amount of creativity, wisdom, and knowing. This is a truth. This is a foundation you can actually rest in. And once you have accessed that knowing, doubt diminishes, and you can keep walking where you want to go, even if you feel fear once in a while. But then it's just a feeling that you know will pass. Or it's like a door that you open. Okay, hello, fear. Open the door and you walk into the next room or the next alley, the next road. You walk through it, and then it has no power over you anymore. I have a wonderful transmission from the Swedish Hill from not long ago, where they bring up the aspect of control and fear. And this is where it sort of ties together because, hang on, I'm just checking the energy around here. Yeah, we're fine. Let me share what our friends have to say. So I'm going to read their transmission. How is it that as humans we have a certain need to control things? Control is fear. And you fear because you have forgotten your true origin. You're in the unknown, trying to figure things out. When you start to remember why you're here, who you are, the need to control the moment, to control the outcome, lessens. It's not as allowed. The more you know who you are, the more trust you feel. It doesn't mean you shouldn't plan ahead. It doesn't mean there is never fear when something is about to change or when you face the unknown. And herein lies the paradox. When you trust, you're more likely to manifest what you already knew you would, because it is in alignment with who you are and why you're here. But not through holding on tight. Try to wash the dishes while tightening every single muscle in your body. It doesn't work very well, right? And when you see the plate already clean before you have begun washing, then there is no friction. You just do it, relaxed, having a meditative or playful moment with ease. Because you know, not by control, not by knowing how every detail will come about. You just know and can have a good time with it. And suddenly the clean plates are there, and you can apply this to anything. You can practice this trust in everything you do. We love you so much, your friends in eternity, the Swedish Hill. So, did anything land for you? I'm curious. Isn't that another wonderful way to look at fear? And we'd love to hear your thoughts. I've really been reflecting on this in so many ways. Yeah, control is fear. Controlling the outcome. And you fear because you've forgotten your true origin and start to worry about the future. And yes, when we start to remember why we're here, who you are, and the need to control is not so important anymore. Something relax inside of you. As they say, it's a wonderful place to feel more trust in everything you do. And just for fun, you can try this little exercise. So, for instance, oh, I'm gonna vacuum, or I'm gonna do the dishes. And you won't know it will happen if you let it. But if you contract all your muscles, I mean, you can't even take your hand over to the brush. It's impossible. When you let go, it's very easy. It's the same thing. Might be a good help for you. So, someone wished that we do a chakra balancing healing meditation today. So, your desire is answered. There will be a chakra balancing today. And it can help you to release fear from your system, to reconnect with your divine certainty, and restore balance to your energy centers. And there's a lot more than the usual 7 chakras. So, if you're ready, then I'm ready. The music is here as a support in the background. So if you haven't already, find a comfortable position. And yes, you can lie down. It's okay if you fall asleep and stay asleep for the rest of the session, and then you can watch the replay. All right, here we go. As always, you're invited to the remembrance field between Arcturus and Lemuria. It is a portal, a field to remember your wholeness. There really aren't any questions there. Just being, allowing. So you can tap into it, the remembrance field. So I'm opening the space for that. And take a breath in. And let go of everything that's been going on. Chatters in your head, previous discussions, thoughts you've been thinking, things that happened. They are simply not here anymore. And feel your feet, feel your body. Connect deeply with the center of the earth. And feel your breathing connecting with the center of the earth through your physical body. And feel the support of the eternal flame, the original source where it all came from. Feel the support from the cosmic intelligence all around us, all within us, coming down as a light into your body, reconnecting. And let the flow from the eternal flame, the original source, flow through your body between heaven and earth. And if you feel cold, you can put a hand on your heart or elsewhere. And just know that you are in the exact right place, in the exact right moment. That your soul is leading you the way, your path. So please balance, harmonize, align, purify and cleanse your base chakra in your hip area so that you feel safe and grounded. And let your roots reach deeply into the earth. And the earth is a spirit who loves you very much. You came from earth and everything around you is from earth, mostly. Please install this beautiful ruby red, deep, wonderful red color in your base chakra. And let it vibrate in perfect harmony with your soul's unique signature frequency. And your physical body hosting your soul. And please balance, harmonize, align, purify and cleanse your second chakra, the place just below your belly button, your navel. And breathe into that place of your life force, the chi. Let your own personal life force vibrate in perfect harmony with your soul, body, heart, and mind. You can actually lead yourself physically from your second chakra. And breathe in there even more. Let it come alive if it has been sleeping. It's a place of joy, creativity, play, sensitivity, sensuality, moving through this world with ease and grace. And please install a wonderful, beautiful orange glowing color to help you integrate. And perhaps let go of old memories, old body memories. Great. Mm. And if there's a little fear, I can notice something in the field. It's okay. You can just say, "Hello, fear. I see you. It's okay." Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for sharing. Right now, right here, we are safe and it's okay. So you can just send love to that fear, those fears. And fill up with even more of your own life force. Infused by the remembrance field, Mother Earth love and God's wisdom. There we go. Thank you. Moving up, please balance, harmonize, align, purifying, cleanse. Anything in your solar plexus, the soft spot between your rib cage, just under the sternum. And breathe. This is your soul connection point. A neutral, also sensitive place. To clear and balance anything regarding your self-worth, self-expression. If you've been holding back, or someone told you to hold back in the past, you might have a little tension here, and it's okay. Just send it love. Thank you for the lessons. Now you are here to fill yourself up with your unique soul signature frequency, energy, color, and vibration. So let go of any dissonance, distortion, dissociation, any past fears. Just let them go. And please fill up with a wonderful, bright, sunny, yellow color, joy, and your soul's wisdom. It's there all the time, even if you can't feel it, it's there. And please balance, harmonize, align, purifying, cleanse, and fill up with wonderful crystallite energies. Mother Earth, love, and God's wisdom. Energies from the eternal flame, the original source. And relax and breathe and feel your feet. And feel your body. Feel your connection to heaven and earth, right here, right now. And moving up, please clear, balance, harmonize, align, purify, and cleanse anything around your heart chakra. So that you can start breathing fresh, unconditional love for yourself and others. So that you can express your unique gifts from your soul through your heart, out into your hands or with your voice, with your body. Let your joyful creativity flow through the heart. And let it be a bridge for you to a deeper knowing. Let your heartfelt creativity be a bridge to go from doubt or worry into creativity and clarity. So just let go of any past contracts that you had in your heart. Replace them with forgiveness. Replace them with trust in yourself, with passion and gratefulness. And breathe and please balance, harmonize, align, purify, and cleanse. And install a wonderful emerald green to brighten up your heart chakra, to make it even more aligned with your soul's unique signature frequency. Wonderful. And feel your breath through your throat chakra. When you breathe, it's actually a part of your soul breathing. You're breathing your own expression through your creativity, your soul's whatever message, through your heart and out through your throat. So just feel your body, feel your breathing, and feel the fresh air rejuvenating your body through your soul's expression point, one of your expression points in your throat chakra. And if there is a slight tension because you didn't say something or you weren't allowed to say something, or your nervous system simply stopped you from saying something or singing or doing, just let go of that. It's not here anymore. You're safe to let go. And if you have your microphone off, well, you should. If there is a sound or a word or a setting that wants to be said, sung, or spoken, feel free. You can hum for yourself and just notice how that hum is actually realigning your physical body. Hum. And feel the vibration. And maybe something is kind of letting go in your throat. So please balance, harmonize, align, purifying cleanse. And install a beautiful bright blue color to help you integrate, letting go, release of anything that's been blocking you or your expression or your breathing, so that you can express your soul's passion even better. To sing or speak whenever you feel like it. Thank you. And if you feel tingling in your body, in your feet, legs, or wherever, it's perfectly fine. It's all those mini chakras waking up, cells that are remembering their wholeness. And please balance, harmonize, align, purify, and cleanse anything related to your sixth chakra, your visual intuition, connected to your crystalline pineal gland. To wake up whatever's been sleeping dormant. For clearer vision, seeing through illusions, still being grounded. Feel your feet, feel your body, and know that your soul's wisdom is your internal compass. Whatever comes to and through you from this visual channel. And also so that you can control your inner vision to make it aligned with your soul's unique gifts, frequency and vibration. And breathe and feel your body, feel your feet. And please balance, harmonize, align, purify and cleanse, and install a beautiful violet color vibration in your visual inner vision chakra and pineal gland, so that it works for you. Stay in your body if you're drifting away. Just feel your feet, feel your body, feel your breathing. And please balance, harmonize, align, purify, and cleanse your crown chakra your divine communication portal, always there, always connected, and only allow for the purest energy, vibrations, frequencies, colors, the purest and truest of wisdom to communicate with your soul. So that your soul can be an even better compass for you and your journey in this dimension, in this lifetime, on this beautiful planet. And feel your breathing, your spiritual breathing, between heaven and earth, through you, through your crown chakra and through your feet. Gentle and calm, staying in your body. And just know that your cells get a spiritual oxygen through this kind of gentle breathing. And let it vibrate in perfect harmony with you. And please balance, harmonize, align, purify, and cleanse any remaining chakras around, below, above, and in your invisible bodies around you, so that they reflect your soul's unique signature, frequency, vibration, color. With healthy boundaries, being your external helpers. Thank you. And we're closing this remembrance healing session to remember your wholeness with an amethyst color, so that you can be in this bubble, integrate whatever you have experienced, whatever you have let go of, and whatever great stuff you allowed for instead of it. And just feel this wholeness also when you step out of the portal, the remembrance field between Arcturus and Lemuria. So that you are a perfect physical temple for your soul between heaven and earth, in this timeline, in this dimension, in this lifetime. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're closing this. And by all means, keep your eyes closed if you want to, or open them again. You know what you need to do. Wow, that was a bit of a journey. Thank you. It was a bit longer than I expected, but it was called for, and it's totally fine. And I got some extra instructions from my guides. And when you feel ready, I'm curious how it was for you. Did anything land for you? Did you experience something? We'd love to hear or read your experiences. And so back to the beginning. I'm catching my breath here myself. Something releasing. Right, there we go. So, do you remember the question in the beginning that what if the thing you're holding on to so tightly is the very thing keeping it from happening? Or what if something happens because you have been fearing it will? It's the same thing, just the other way around. And maybe you look at it differently now after the healing meditation. And whatever it is, you probably want to let go of it. If you want to share something, feel free. So if you remember, if you hold your arms so tightly you can't even physically grab something that you would like to have. So that's something you can try. Tense all your muscles while you think about something that you're either afraid of or something that you want. And tighten, 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 and let go and see if there's a new clarity inside of you. Helly writes, thank you. Meeting my fear with love is powerful. I have a big fear to deal with it today. And this meditation met me exactly where I am today. Oh, thank you. Wow, that is amazing. I love it. And good news, I will edit this recording to make it more tight and easier to navigate and publish on YouTube. So you can go and revisit it anytime you want and fast forward to this meditation. Great. Thank you. So yeah, when you trust, when you let go and feel even more trust from within, when you really trust your inner knowing, your soul, what it whispers to you, it's easier to manifest what you already knew you would. Because it's in alignment with who you are and why you're here. So if you don't feel anything about what you want, maybe that's the reason why it doesn't happen. The more you have a physical warm feeling about it, the easier it becomes. So a question for you all. You can write for yourself after this session or right now. What are you ready to stop controlling? And what are you ready to trust instead? Well, there are many good questions to answers to those questions. And sometimes I do it as a morning ritual, just free writing and see what comes up and see what I can let go of. Anyway, it's been a beautiful experience here. And I'm Elof. I'm a soul guide for heart-centered leadership. And you might ask, what is that? Well, in simple words, I help you to clear the noise from things that happened in the past, generational trauma, old patterns that aren't yours. They almost never ever are. And I can guide you back to your soul so that you can lead yourself from there. which is, in essence, is what we've been doing here today. And if you'd like to explore this further for yourself in an individual session, you can always book a clarity call to see if we will resonate and what I can do for you. I've had people come with all sorts of stress symptoms, pains, aches, often when no other modalities they didn't help, and we could clear them relatively easily in just a session or two. And then the journey begins. Then the fun begins, so that you can come home to yourself. It becomes easier and more enjoyable, so that you can take more leadership of your own life. And you can check my website for reviews and more information on this. Here's a question or a comment. I have had a lump in my throat coming and going. And of course, it came. Thank you. Did it also leave you, Laila? I'm not sure. I hope it did. Well, I feel kind of, yeah, some old memory that you can always write to me later. I'm not totally clear about the comment. Oh, it went quickly. Wonderful. Great. Love it. Sweet. Anyway, these transmissions were brought to you by me and our friends on the Swedish Hill and many other unseen and powerful beings. And last but not least, my darling co-host Yvonne, holding ground for us all. This space is free and always will be. And if today's transmission and healing meditation resonate and you want to support this work to continue, donations are warmly welcome. And when other people contribute, it's easier for people to go to the YouTube channel and experience this if they cannot in any other way. And you can also get a wonderful healing meditation in your phone or preferred device and support both yourself daily and this channel. So there's a link for that in the chat, comment, or description as well. If no other question or comments, thank you so much for today. It was an honor to be with you all here. Beautiful. Thank you for today, and remember, you are a bright shining star and a miracle because you're here. And let your divine light shine. It is a light of eternal potential. Just remember that, always. Take care and hope to see you next week or sooner. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. My pleasure. All right. Have a wonderful day or night. Cheers.